older, and so he's played in games, and so I think that's huge for us, just to have another kind of seniority figure in that room, because there is a lot of young guys, but now that we've added someone older who's played in games in the Big Ten, they know what it takes, and so they take bits and pieces from him, but then also he has a different element to the game, and so I think it's gonna be an exciting year for him.
He was a quarterback a long time ago. Does he throw it well enough you can have a gadget play with that?
We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, there could be something in the works. I think something to talk to with Coach Johnson about. But yeah, I saw him. We were playing catch out there. He could throw it a little bit.
So you wouldn't tell us if you had a trick play? You're not going to tell the whole world that it's a trick play?
Yeah,
I can't do
that's
that.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
So, you've been here a long time. You've seen a lot of defensive backs come and go. There's a lot of young defensive backs on this team. I'm sorry if you've already been asked this, but what are your impressions about the young defensive backs that are rising in the program right now?
Yeah, I think these younger classes that are coming in, they're getting better and better. I think they're, just with everything that's going on, them watching us play, watching college football, I think they're coming more prepared. And so this young freshman class that's in here, it seems like they know what they're doing. They've worked hard this whole off season. Some of them posted some body transformation pictures on social media and stuff, and they're looking bigger. They put some weight on, and I think they're hungry and they want to play early. And so I think that's what's best for this team, is that young guys want to play, the older guys want to play, and everyone's competing. And it's going to be a fun room to watch.
And what about the sophomores? You had two safeties that are back there that you probably watched a little bit last year that are taking over the ones, presumably.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about those safeties back there?
Yeah, I think they look good. Malik and Jaden, they look good. They look fast. They know what to do, and so they're playing faster, which is big for us. Just being out there watching them today, they know how to disguise things. They know what they need to do, where they need to be on the field, and so the more that they know what to do, they get to play faster, and they get to be comfortable out there, and I think that's huge.
What do you think about today as a whole? What you guys get accomplished yourself and as a team?
Yeah, I thought today was good. I thought we practiced at a very high pace, and that's one of the things Coach Tucker wants us to do. And, make the practices harder than the games. And I thought for day one, I thought we did that. I thought there were a lot of guys out there who, we're all in shape, but it was like, whoa, we practice fast, especially the new guys. And so I thought everybody, new guys and the guys that have been here, I thought we were all on the same page. We were practicing fast. Yeah, it's day one, so there could be some mistakes out there when we watch it on film, but I thought it was a solid first day.
Does practice feel different for you now? Fourth year, different responsibilities, different expectations, I would imagine. Did it feel different taking the field?
I think a little bit. I try not to focus on just the QB competition itself. I'm trying to just go out there and what do I need to do to help this team? Who do I need to lead today? Who needs picked up? Who needs some more energy? Who can I lean on to help me with that leadership as well? And so I'm just trying to do those kind of things just to get out there and build confidence within the whole team, and let them have confidence in me. I have confidence in them, and I think it's a hard team to beat when it's like that.
In what ways are you better than you were 3 years ago?
I think a lot of places. I think there's a lot of room for improvement. Once we watch this on film, I think I'll know exactly what needs to be improved and what we did well today. But I think it's a combination of everything. I feel just confidence level, I would say, is a big one. Leadership, being more vocal out there, is another big one. Getting the ball out of my hands and not holding on to it is another big one. I think it's a combination of things. But yeah, I feel confident with how today went.
Does it help that you were able to get on the field for, I think, 17 pass attempts last year? Does that help that you've been out there and felt a little bit of it, or quite a bit of it?
Yeah, I think that helps for sure. I try not to it's only 17 passes. You got to play 4 quarters in the game, but I think getting out there a little bit, seeing how the flow of the game is like, how fast the game goes, or just those kind of things, just seeing how the game just plays out and stuff like that, I think definitely helps. And also just watching from last year, it teaches us how we need to practice, how hard we need to go every single day to be good. And so I think those are the biggest things.
What were your early impressions of Sam, and what advice have you given him as he kind of starts his journey, I guess, at Michigan State?
Yeah, as a freshman, I remember, you get out there first day and it's like, holy crap, we've been meeting all summer. meeting all winter, whatever it is. But it's just different when you get out there. You have a little nerves behind you. The pace of the game is faster and everything like that. And so, I just kind of just tell them like, you're good. It's just practice. Like it's just another day, in the building. It's just do what we've been taught to do. Those kind of things. And then when he's out there, like if he made a mistake or when he does well, it's like good job, good throw, those kind of things. And I think those things, like not just critiquing him, but also like saying good job and stuff like that goes a long way and helps build confidence.
You had 19 passes last year. Do you remember every one of them? Do you remember the 14 completions? You remember the touchdowns?
Of course, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. What's the most important thing you learned from Peyton or watching Peyton?
I think it's tough, but whatever happens, you can't let the outside noise affect how you play. And we talked about that. We had some side conversations just out of the football building, like that no matter how the game is going for you, how the season's going for you, you can't let the outside noise affect your team and how you play. And that's a big part of leadership. And I thought he did a good job of that. And that's great advice for not just me, but for everybody on this team. You can't let anything from the outside affect anything on the inside.
You dealt with a bad injury where you couldn't play.
Mm-hmm.
He had an injury where he kept playing, but maybe he wasn't what he wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
How tough would that be to go through and know that you can't make the plays that you could make?
Yeah, it's tough. I think that's one of those things where it like keeps you up at night, especially after the game is over with, and you're like, I could have done this, but whatever it is. But I think it's just one of those things you got to take on the chin and live with. It's hard to do anything else.